What's up everyone, and welcome back to S&E Ants YouTube channel. In this video we will go over the new Outworld I have purchased from Tar Heels Ants, go over the specs, show you what it comes with, and the full review and unboxing of this product. Hey guys, real quick before we start, 84% of you are not subscribed to the channel. Please do me a huge favor. Pause the video, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications to let you know when I upload new videos, and like the video at the very end if you enjoyed everything you saw and watched today. With that being said, I'll let you get back to watching. Welcome back guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that brand new intro. As said, we're going to go ahead and unbox and review this Tar Heels Ants custom Outworld for my Camponotus pennsylvanicus colony. As you can see here, I have the full box, so instead of wasting you guys' time, we're gonna actually just cut straight into opening the box and having everything undone. So if you just give me 1 second, right about now, everything's unboxed. As you can see here, I have everything unpackaged. Mac over there at Tar Heels Ants does a wonderful job, and I've said it before in the past, of packing things. It was actually quite full of the packing peanuts, so I had to dig around a little bit. But as you can see here, the stuff in the background up here is just my ant supply kit, I guess you could call it. I have some water and all the other tools and stuff I use for that. So, but what you see here in front of you is the actual Outworld that I had ordered, and this is my Christmas present from my wife to me. She let me unbox it so I could do a quick video about it. We're going to box it back up for Christmas. So I wanted to go over everything in case you guys wanted to have one or were interested in buying one. He has these on his custom Outworld page. So the tubing here does not come with the Outworld, just so you guys know. I had to add this extra for like $1. All of Tar Heels Ants formicariums and Outworlds come with a, normally, as you can see here, it's a 5/8 hole that he puts in all of his Outworlds, all the formicarium, all of it matches up to a 5/8 vinyl tubing that you can just slide right in there. So if you had any other questions about the tubing size, it's all 5/8. So if you're on the website and you're trying to figure out, because he's got quite a few different sizes, I think it's 5/8, a 1/2 inch, and then maybe 3/8, I think. But the 5/8 is what he uses for most of all of his products. So as you can see here, it's actually a pretty big Outworld, a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I will, for comparison, put up a mini hearth in size here in just a second, and I'll let you guys see the size comparison. But I wanted to give my ants a lot of space to kind of roam around and move, and I can put up liquid feeders on the top here, or even down here in the front or the back, because it's like an X. I thought it was pretty neat. He made these, and they're all open underneath, so the ants have plenty of space to run around. They can climb up on these fake plants he's done, and they're actually really cool. I think this might be a real piece of wood actually, but the rest of these are fake plants. So you have plenty of spaces to feed. You can put drop feeding containers in any of these four corners, or even, like I said, in the bottom here or on this side. And I wanted to give him plenty of space to move around. The mini hearth is a great starting formicarium for newer ant keepers, but the top Outworld doesn't give a lot of space for any type of feeders or dishes. Even dishes are very, very close, putting them in the top. So I wanted plenty of space for them to be able to, get out and be ants. They like to roam around. They like to lay scent trails for their sisters. So I kind of wanted to give them that space. I just have to get some glue on to go on the top of this, so we can leave it open every now and then and let them have some air. But yeah, I kind of wanted to show you guys everything. It's actually quite heavy. This is all, I think he made, like, it's a type of plaster. I'm not sure what it's called off the top of my head, but and then he coats it with sand. So there are little bits of sand and stuff in there, but it's okay. Nothing a wash, or honestly, just this is actually okay because it's an Outworld. Just leave it in there and let the ants kind of do what they want with it. Like I said, it is quite heavy. So because it's massive on these four corners, It does have some weight to it, so if you're putting it anywhere, make sure it's not a flimsy table or anything like that, because this thing has got some heft to it. Dimensions are important for folks. So this is 13 inches long by 5 inches high and 5 inches deep. Again, he has a smaller one of these. I think it's a 9 by 5 by 5. This was around $100, give or take, and then I think the other ones are around $60. So it kind of depends on your situation, what your ants need, what you think they need, or if you just like big outworlds for your ants to kind of roam around in, like myself, you can have one of these. So we'll go over some shots and what I'm gonna do with this outworld. Again, it's because it's Christmas time. The ants are in hibernation diapause still, so I won't be hooking this up to an outworld or any of my hearths or my other ant colonies. But here towards the beginning of right around March, we will hook it up and give them a new space to kind of roam around in. Again, I'm going to go back to that size comparison for mini hearths, and you can kind of see the size difference and see actually how big this outworld is. So give me 1 second and I'll show you that. Okay, so this is a size comparison for the mini hearth right here. I want to say this is the extra large mini hearth versus this outworld. So you can see that the mini hearth will easily fit inside of the outworld. And the outworld for the mini hearth is very, very small. You know, this is a small liquid feeder I have. I know I said these ants are in diapause, which they are. I pulled them out of the fridge just for a second. They won't warm up fast enough to notice a difference. So, but this is massive. This gives them plenty of space to get out and move around versus this little itty bitty outworld right here. And this is my main concern. Again, we'll put it in front so you guys can see. It's a lot bigger. That ant is fine, just so you know. Very slow, they're cold, so he's not going to move a lot at all. And actually, you can see the entire colony down there in the bottom. Sorry for the glare. But you can see the entire colony down there in the bottom. They're all huddled up. This huge black corner right here is where they're all huddled up. And you can see the few ants on the sides and stuff like that. But anyway, going back to the outworld. So, big outworld. This can easily host a couple hundred ants. He's got bigger outworlds for bigger colonies, but I figured because I have space still in here for them, that this would give them plenty of space to kind of roam around in and grow while they still have this nest in the bottom. I didn't want this to be a limiting factor for their growth, feeding and dropping in crickets and stuff like that. So I got the outward for them a lot bigger. Now, with that all out of the way, with the size comparison out of the way, and kind of giving you a little bit of the dimensions, I'm going to go into some shots of the outworld itself, give you guys some close-ups, and show you everything I can about this outworld, so you can make an informative decision on if you need to get something this big. It does come with the top, just in case you guys are wondering. I think some of his outworlds have like the magnetic new tops. This one is just one it sits in the corner and kind of goes down on both sides, and he's got air vents, 4 air vents for them to have circulation. So, but yeah, I want you guys to know what you're gonna get. Again, I can't find it because of the amount of packaging that I have to go through, but I do think there's a stopper that goes in the side of this if you do not get this vinyl tubing. But this is the only entrance on this side, because there is not one on this side at all. So if you're gonna buy an outworld from him like this, you definitely need to add the tubing so you can connect it to your formicarium for the ants to travel back and forth. Just so you know that. So with that said, we'll go into the shots and then kind of go over everything with a voiceover, and hopefully you guys, like I said, can enjoy this, kind of make an informative decision and enjoy everything about the formicarium and outworld. Hey, S&E Ants here. If you enjoyed this video, check out this recent upload of this recommended video. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button in the middle of the screen, and if you liked what you just watched, hit the like button. It really helps the channel out. If you have any other suggestions or ideas, comment down below. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.